Fire, 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 fire. Biggest rifle ever.
So you're pretty sure you can move that log?
Absolutely. That log ain't nothing. I can put it wherever you want.
How long exactly have you been doing this?
Since like noon today. Just picked this baby up. My buddy Randy's in jail. He said I could borrow it. So I started scooters, busting, trucking, tree removal.
Bussin', truckin', tree removal.
Yeah?
Okay.
This is just a piece of paper that says I can do whatever I want.
The
Do you want me to move
beast!
the log or not?
That's what I do.
Yes, please move the log.
All right then.
Scott is a middle-aged man, but like Fillion edition, I swear. If Fillion was into guns and she was a middle-aged
Get down
man
there and do my job, Scott.
in Kentucky. Ah! That was awesome, holy shit.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And today I have a very heavy ballistic shield. So
How
over
heavy?
the years, I have tested out several ballistic shields, and one that's been requested several times, but I have not tested out yet, is the Vaunt Russian ballistic shield. This thing is an absolute behemoth. It probably weighs close to 70 pounds, has ballistic glass, and is rated to stop quite a bit. And today we're going to find out just how much it can stop, but we're not going to hit it with your average calibers. We're going to hit it with the world's most powerful rifle. So as you can see, this thing is
nearly as heavy as a Lana. Mods!
what they would call a beefy boy. It is very thick and very
Yeah,
heavy.
thick like your
Back here on the
mom.
back, you have this giant metal handle wrapped in leather. This is a surplus shield, so as you can see, it has been used. Moving to the front of the
Okay.
shield here, you see we have this flap
much
that
does it
protects your
cost?
legs from, I'm guessing, shrapnel or smaller
Ben,
calibers.
pressure
And then here in the center is a red piece of cloth, and I'm not really sure, but my best guess is to subconsciously draw fire to the center of the shield. And as for this little hook right here, I'm not really sure what that's for, but my best guess would be
$2,000?
it's a
Damn.
mellow yellow holder. So I believe this thing is rated for some big stuff. I'm not going to waste too much time hitting it with smaller calibers. We'll hit it with just a few, and then we're going to jump right to the big stuff.
I could
Have you
take
ever
it,
found
Trent. I
yourself
could
with
wait.
too
I
many
could
things
lift
and
it.
nothing to put it in? Well, thankfully, you threw it too soon. Have you ever found... Have you ever been in a situation where you have one too many things and nothing to put them in? Well, thankfully,
Okay, clean.
Thankfully,
Clean!
511 makes some really awesome
Finally.
backpacks, and they're today's sponsor. 511 is the original creator of the tactical backpack. Not only do the 511 Rush backpacks come in every shape, size, and color you can possibly think of, they're
wow.
also full of handy-dandy compartments. And on top of that, they're
So I can put all
stupid
my
tough.
plushies in it, chat. My Pippa plushie can fit in there. Okay.
Not bad.
He really is Fillion coated, man. I can't stop thinking about it. I feel like it, like. Ah!
So pretty much the 511
No
Rush
way!
Series backpacks are pretty tough. But you know what else is pretty tough? Paying full price. But lucky for you, if you use code SCOTT20, you will get 20% off all non-sale
Wow,
items.
20?
You can use this online by clicking my link in the description down below, or you can walk into one of 511's many retail stores. This offer is good until August 30th. Again, a big thank you to 511 for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to it.
What a good ad. What the fuck is he doing?
Like I said, we're not going to spend too much time on the smaller calibers. I'm only going to use 1 or 2 handguns. This is a Glock Model 40 chambered in 10 millimeter. And I'm loaded up with Underwood ammo, 180 grain full metal jackets. I'm going to hit it in the shield once and that little flap once and see how it holds up.
Come on, shoot him good.
Okay. Let's go right for the center.
Ow! Ooh! Look at that cartridge fly.
And now
Bam.
I'm going to go for that little flap.
Bam! Pew! Nice shot!
Let's go check it out. Okay. Looks like we have a good hit right there next to our red square.
Did it go through
And
though?
if I had to guess,
I doubt it.
ugh, yeah, absolutely nothing.
Damn!
Now let's take a look down here at our little leg protecting flap. Looks like we stopped it. So that's kind of surprising. I figured that was just for shrapnel, but looks like it will stop a small caliber handgun. But will
That's
it
pretty
stop
good.
a large handgun? We're going to go ahead and skip straight to the top and use a Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum. This one has an 8 3/8
Look at
inch
that
barrel,
barrel.
and I'll be using some Underwood ammo, Kentucky Ballistics,
Protect
600
your
grain
balls.
hard cast.
Hey, hey, let's
shield
go
first.
kick ass-a-roo. Ah! She be kicking. Dude, look at his forearms and the recoil of the muscle, man. That's crazy.
Let's try out the little leg flap. Oh!
You can see the energy flying through his muscles. That's good.
I doubt it stopped that.
I
So
don't
we
know.
got a good hit right there. And it stopped it.
Wow!
Stopped the 500 Magnum. There's not even a bulge. How does that look down here?
Russian
We
quality
get right there with the
shield.
500 Magnum.
And it's been used, by the way.
Okay, it looks like it stopped it. It stopped
Wow!
the 500 Magnum. So before we
Can't
step it up
stop
to
me,
the
though.
most powerful rifles in the world, we're going to use 1 or 2 standard rifles. Well, sort of. This is an AR-15. This one has a 40-inch
What about the
barrel.
AK-50?
Going to be putting a little extra stank on it. And going to be loaded up with some Underwood ammo, 55 grain, 223 controlled chaos.
Sheesh. Be
Go
careful.
for the shield first.
That looks like it stopped it. I think. Damn. Russian shield shoot
Now
you
let's see if I can hit
instead.
that leg flap.
Shoot him in the knees. That barrel is comically long. It's a clean
Go
shot,
check
though.
that out. So we hit right there. I'm probably going to need to get a permanent marker so I can mark all these
Track
so we don't
them,
get
yeah.
lost later down the line. Ah. But it looks like it stopped it, no problem.
Was
Now
the
how
shield
about
inspired by
the
queso?
leg
Can we
flap?
ban that
I hit
guy?
right there.
Didn't go through?
There's no way. Are you kidding me?
Russian quality.
Right there's where we hit.
Руссо качество.
I am not seeing
That's
an
actually
exit
kind of
hole.
impressive.
This leg flappy thing is pretty tough. If you're gonna shoot a Russian ballistic shield, you have to use at least 1 Russian round.
True.
This is my AK-47. This is a
Oh.
Vepler, and I'm gonna be loaded up with some Underwood ammo, controlled
Oh.
chaos, 7.62 by
Russian.
39. I believe those are 123 grain.
Kalashnikov.
All right, here we go.
Автомат.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh, wow. Very nice. I like the AKs when I play them in games.
Oh no.
They have good control.
You just got jammed.
Virtually no recoil on him. Granted, I think if I tried to, I think it would recoil pretty hard. Surely that one went
Oh.
through, right?
I think that may have went through the little leg flappy thing. All right.
Unfortunate.
We hit right there with the AK-47. And there's nothing on the back. Let's check out this little leg flap though. I believe it's done. We hit right there.
Nice shot.
Yep.
Oh.
Finally made it through this thing. So stop the 223.
That could also be
Magnum.
That could also be influenced from the other shots. We never talk about it, but I think it could be damage. Rip the
10 mil,
balls.
but the AK-47 was just a little too much for it. Okay, now it's time to move on to the good stuff. These next rifles are all some of the most powerful rifles in the entire world. So you know what that means? My shoulder is about to be hurting. So since I'm going to be offering up my shoulder as sacrifice for your entertainment while you're sitting on the toilet watching this video, could you please do me a favor and at least take a moment and hit that subscribe button? This first rifle is a CZ 550 chambered in 375 H&H Magnum. This is the round here. It is a rather large round, but one of the smaller when it comes to safari rifles. This is a 350 grain barn solid. I am really curious to see what happens when we smack that shield with it. Get her loaded up.
This channel is so man-coded.
All right. It's about to get real. Here we go.
Let's go! She be kicking. Oh. That was pretty good. Damn, look at the energy, bro. Physics is pretty fascinating.
Yeah. I'm really curious to see what that looked like. I almost caught it.
Almost! That was pretty cool.
Before we check it out, I'm going to go ahead and write 375 HN.
Anti-Alana rifle? No! You think this would stop me? You'd need like a freaking nuclear, like, I don't know, nuclear launcher, like in Fallout. Yeah. You think that's gonna stop me?
As you can see, we have a good hit right here. And now let's see if there's even a bulge.
Oh.
No bulge.
Damn. That's insane.
That thing is pretty tough. Wait a second. What's this? Oh, that's a dead spider. So up next, I have a rifle that I have not used on the channel before. I have used the caliber before. But this is a brand new CZ 550 416 Rigby with a black synthetic stock. This thing is beautiful. The 416 Rigby might as well be called the 416 Honey Badger because it does not care. It goes through just about everything. This is a 400 grain brass solid. Okay, here we go.
All right, we're ready. Come on, this was the one. Okay, I think that one did it. That one gotta do it. That was power. Yeah, I thought so. The smoke coming off it.
I'm gonna take a wild guess here, and judging from the poof of cinder block I saw behind the shield, I'm gonna say that the 416 Rigby did not care about that shield.
Really?
I'm not trying to brag here, but I don't think you could have any
That's a pretty good shot.
It is still smoking. Okay, we're gonna.
It's hot too.
Right, 416. And you know what? Honey Badger. I'm gonna rename this round because that's what it should be called.
His handwriting is something else.
I love 4-bore. I love 5.77 T-Rex. I love all those rounds. But there's just something about the 416 because it's just so mean. Check this out. We blew through this shield. Oh my God.
Ah, I told you.
We hit right there.
Show the bulge. Show your bulge.
I would not want to be holding that. Look at the cinder block. It blew through right here.
Really?
Blew through the back.
Oh my God.
And
yeah, that's not saving you, huh?
Still going. The 416 Rigby is an absolute monster. And I am really curious now to see what the other rounds do to this shield because, well, we already know what it won't stop.
Damage on
Well, 416 Rigby did the trick, but now we're going to step it up to a bigger diameter rifle and see how it does. This is a 500 Nitro Express, a double barrel, and this one is absolutely gorgeous. It has all these beautiful engravings on it. Here you have a Venusaur.
That's not a Venusaur, that's a fucking yak. What the hell is he talking about?
On this side, you have a Blastoid.
I wanna break his fingers. What the fuck? That's a Cape Buffalo. Okay, I was closer than a fucking Venusaur. Come on.
On the bottom is a Charizard. And on the very top, on the lever, you have a Pikachu. And the round I'll be using is a 500 Nitro Express. That is a 570 grain brass solid.
That's what I'm saying, man. You think I was joking? This guy's cooked.
Okie dokie.
It's a really nice looking one, though.
See
Let's
if I
be
can
real.
Find me a fresh
Jokes
spot.
aside. Ooh, she be kicking. Bam! Oh, it ricocheted. I think it ricocheted a little bit.
This rifle is a little light. Kicks kind of hard. To our 500 Nitro. And let's have a look here. Okay, I do not think that it made it through.
Oh, yeah, I think it ricocheted, man. What happened?
No, it did make it through, but this does feel a little bulgy. So after further inspection,
Yeah, but I saw it ricochet. Something happened. Did the casing like fucking fly off?
of the slow-mo, it appears something shot out the side of that shield, but I do not believe it was the bullet.
Oh,
This next gun I have
okay.
is one that I have not used on the channel ever. This is another CZ550, but this one is chambered in 505 Gibbs. This thing
What's a Gib?
is a big
Give
old
me
chunky
food.
boy. That is a 600 grain round, and I believe this is probably going to thump me pretty good. I don't know how much that muzzle brake is going to help. Woo! This is a very light gun, and this is a big old round, so
It's gonna have a lot of recoil,
we're going
huh?
to kick pretty hard. Here we go. Get lined up.
Oh! You gibbed? Is that where that word comes from? Like when you get gibbed? Because I've been using that term since like forever. Yeah, like when you get insta-gibbed. Yeah. It comes from giblets? Giblets? No, gibbed is short for giblets. Okay, I thought there was a correlation. Quake 3 from Unreal Tournament. Oh, when you get insta-giblet, it's about being gibbed. Oh, okay. Damn, I had no idea. That's cool. I've been using insta-gib for... So I heard someone say it, and I was like, that sounds fun to say, so I started saying it. Wow, educated. I thought it was related to the ammo. Huh. How interesting. Damn!
All right.
I missed that.
Let's lift this thing up. Ow. So, I hit right here.
That's a good shot.
I'm running out of space.
He's dispersing it
It went
well.
through. It did not. It does seem to have a little bit of a curve to it
Yeah.
now after these rounds have hit it, because it's definitely
Yeah, that's your
taking
mom's
a
spine
lot of
after I'm
force,
done
but
with
it
her.
did stop the rounds. Ooh, I'm gonna need to go to the chiropractor after this video. I can go ahead and tell you that. My shoulder is feeling it. And if it wasn't already, it's going to now. This is my
Your
A-square
wife's gonna give you a massage.
577 T-Rex. This is one of only 24 rifles in the entire world, and one of the hardest recoiling rifles you can possibly shoot.
Are you gonna be okay,
This thing
mister?
shoots a 750 grain brass solid. This monster right here is going to be kicking, and I think it's
She be
probably going to
kicking.
blow through that shield. That's my educated guess.
That's like a bomb. Look at that.
Here we go.
He was fighting dinosaurs, you're right, chat.
Find a fresh spot.
He's a good shot, too. Oh!
Golly.
Oh, he got another good. Ooh. Ooh, that's cinder block, not happy.
Let's go check that out.
That was
Okey-dokey.
cool.
Well, upon inspection, I can already tell you that it did not go through the shield, but this shield is definitely starting to
It didn't
feel
go
all
through?
of this because it is ripping apart. Oh.
No shot.
Yeah.
It took an elephant
Almost like we hit
rifle like that?
right there, right where I was aiming. Yeah, it is very bulgy back here, but
Yeah,
it did
no
not
kidding.
penetrate through the shield. Well, now it's time for the moment
Ration
that you've all
quality,
been waiting
chatter.
for. We're gonna hit this shield with the 4-bore rifle, the biggest.
There's no way this doesn't blast through it. This thing's like a cannon. Last time we watched something about the 4-bore, it basically was like a cannon. It kind of is. It's like a hand cannon.
Shoulder-fired rifle I can possibly get my hands on. This is a Christian Firearms 4-bore falling block single-shot rifle. It is 1 inch in diameter, weighs over 20 pounds, and produces upwards of
Weighs like
200
my
pounds of
dog.
felt recoil. This is the giant round that it fires. Like I said, that's 1 inch in diameter.
Wow,
and that is
that's a PP right there.
150 grain bullet.
Oh, look. It's like a rocket.
Shoulder-fired artillery.
That's a big peepee.
This is about to kick really hard. Okay, here we go.
No way. Oh! Oh! Ow! Looks like a Wow Hunter weapon. Yeah, it looks like a boomstick. Oh, that hurts! Oh, that hurts! Holy shit! Yeah, that
Oh
was
my
the-
gosh. I don't think it went through it. But if you were holding that shield, I'm pretty sure
You'd
your
break your
arm is
arms.
going to be broken.
Yep.
Woo! Talk about some...
Yeah, but broken arm is better than being dead, so... Yeah.
energy transfer. That cinder block is no more. Like I said...
Yeah, you probably break some ribs too from
shield.
holding the shield.
Oh my gosh. It hit it so hard, it knocked the ballistic glass off. I hit right there, right above the 416 Rigby. You can see
Wow.
the giant hole.
No way.
And there is no hole here, but if you look right there,
There's an indent.
there's a little round mark.
I bet if you touched it, it'd be hot.
And I believe that is where all that energy came through and completely destroyed that cinder block. And I cannot believe that it knocked that off. So pretty much, if you had your arm on there
You'd break your arm.
and you got hit with a 4-bore,
Your arm is going splat like that way. Like this fucking bone right here. Like that.
your arm is going to be no more.
If you're unlucky, it might even break some ribs. From the energy.
So when it comes to
Yeah, in the
defeating
face.
armor, speed is key. Most of the rounds we use today are not moving fast enough to make it through that shield, but they are delivering a tremendous amount of energy.
We're shooting
the 4-bore is
more?
over 10,000 foot-pounds. It did not penetrate the shield, but if you were holding on to it, you definitely would have had some energy transfer. But when it comes to penetration, today the 416 Rigby is the champ. This thing has a big round, 400 grains, but it's moving super fast and was the perfect combination to defeat that shield. So since it's the champ, it gets the opportunity to shoot that glass.
Oh,
Let's see if
boy.
we can make it through that peephole.
Wow.
Okay, let's see if I can actually do this.
Damn! Look at that thing!
Um,
It ripped the top open.
I think I hit a little high.
Oh, he missed? I thought he ripped it open.
Oh!
Ow! Dude, I love how slow-mo sounds, man.
Wow!
Don't
Dead
inhale.
center.
Don't
I
inhale that.
100% would not want to be holding this shield if 416 Rigby was heading my way. It'll go through the shield and it will definitely go through a peephole. Oh, this is bad.
You're inhaling it!
So as you can see, we blew right through that. Let me see if I can just kind of break this off.
You're inhaling it. Man, his wife must hate him,
Don't
man.
want to breathe that in. See if I can pick this up without cutting my fingers.
You're such a. This is why men live less long than women.
Yeah.
Oh
Made
my
it
god! If I
completely
was his
through that.
wife, I'd hate him.
No problem.
He really is Philly. I'm telling you, you think I'm like just glazing Phillian and him? Like I was just saying, like they're the same. Same energy,
I still
same
got one more
vibes.
test.
Bit more fun, true. Women aren't fun. They're fun to look at.
What do you think about my new toy? And
It's
what
a
should
nice
we name
toy.
this thing? I am so excited about this.
Name it, Big Balls McGee. Damn, okay. Yo, become a wrecking ball. Is he gonna wrecking ball it? The nutsack.
Well, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below, along with
That was
what else
great.
you'd like to see me blast with the 4-bore. If you did enjoy today's video, do me a big favor and give it a like. And if you're not subscribed to Kentucky Ballistics,
The Alana mover. Mods! Mods!
do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to
You
check
know damn well that thing wouldn't move me. I don't think that thing can handle 400 pounds. That rope would snap.
me out on Kentucky Customs, Kentucky Ballistics Shorts, Patreon, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links to all those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up a shirt.
It's a steel cable. No, I'm talking about this part. You really think that wouldn't snap? I'm not talking about the actual vehicle where you lift. Yeah, the carry thing. Uh-oh. Oh my god, is he just gonna drop it? That's so sick. Let it
As
rip!
always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. And I'll see you next time.
This is awesome. Come on, do it. Oh! Oh!
Breaking tables will never be the same again.
Go check them out right now! I'm telling you, they both break chairs and tables. He has 690 videos. Yeah, go watch his old stuff. He's been doing this forever. Look at him. Look, 10mm versus ketchup. Bro, no
For a
shot.
bottle, I couldn't find our round.
That is a thumb right there.
It's like it bounced off the 14th bottle. You made it.
Oh my god. He's not even filming himself. This is so boomed out. I love it, man. This is boomed out as fuck. Oh my god, this is awesome. I don't know, like stuff like that is so cool. Wait, there's him. He was young.
With a Magnum 500.
Bro, look at him. He's like a baby. He looks like a baby. He looks so young. It's like he's fresh out of the womb. That's so funny.